Welcome, everybody. The more you know.
The more you realize you don't know.
Welcome to Michelle's Limitless K-pop Database.
우리의 작가님, K-pop 요정님. Hi, 요정님.
Sorry, I'm so
요정
distracted
등급.
because somebody is getting my attention more than you.
Which is?
손흥민.
손흥민, why? What about him?
He became the 득점왕
Okay.
for the football players. So he's
What
making
does
a
that mean?
history. So he has like one of the most counted goal,
Oh.
and he reached his target. That's never done before by any Asian.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
To the point, even the president of South Korea, actually said something about, wow, congrats, he's a pride of Korea, which is true. 'Cause
Okay.
nobody have ever achieved that.
Congratulations, Mr. Son. I mean, I feel really happy for you.
Right,
He
he's
looks
a
happy
genius.
too.
Right. So in the showbiz, we have BTS in the K-pop, and in the K-sports, it's 손흥민.
Yes. And don't forget Kim Hyuna as well.
Oh, that's so
She was
true.
also a legendary figure in South Korea. So.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, hi, Michelle. Back to you.
Hello. To clarify, we do have a few TV screens in the studio so we can be updated on the latest news.
맞아요.
And that's why we get distracted because that was the news that we just saw while we were speaking.
Exactly. Proud
To
news here.
clarify. All right.
Anyway, how
Yes.
is you?
How is me? I am
Good. Swell.
Swell,
Oh,
swollen?
Thank you.
Swell,
Fill
so
in the
well.
blank.
아, 신세대들.
아, 진짜 MZ 세대. So what are we going to learn today? I'm so curious, Michelle.
Today, unless you guys have been living under the K-pop rock, I hope you guys have seen the news about Kcon premiere, which took place this past
Oh
weekend.
my god, I think we're in the wrong.
And
Yeah,
two of these,
both are.
the two people that are looking at me right now are looking at me with the blankest stares ever. And so that has proved to me that they live under the K-pop rock.
맞아요, 진짜. 딱 봐도 그거예요. 시험 볼 때 이런 멍 때리는
Oh
사람,
yeah,
이런
when
어디.
you first get the exam,
I
and
know,
you're
you look
like,
at it,
oh,
what is
this is
this?
not what I studied.
Exactly.
Okay, anyway, what about the Kcon stuff?
Teach us.
So, KCON 2022 is coming up finally after a 2-year hiatus during the. Was that an excited
Yeah.
or like okay?
Like because of COVID.
Okay. So because of COVID, it went on a 2-year break, but it is going to return this summer through
Finally.
October. But before that, because it's a special year this year, because they're celebrating their 10th year anniversary, the convention, and so they started off this new thing called the Kcon Premiere Series, which was a series that started off in Seoul in May, and then stopped by in Japan, and then it's wrapped up with the third show series in Chicago this past weekend. Just
Oh my
like
god, I want pizza right now. So
갑자기? Chicago deep dish?
yeah,
I think I've seen a
Chicago.
footage of
Randomist.
여자아이들 performing Tomboy there.
is it?
No?
No, that's
No?
the other one.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but for them, this one. So usually this only happens in the States, but now they're going to do it in different countries.
So
Wow.
exactly. So Kcon is something that started out a decade ago to just celebrate K-pop in a global sense and bring global fans, especially in the States, together. And if you guys are familiar with the convention culture, no?
Okay, I know Comic Con.
Yes, it's very similar to that.
Yeah.
그런 건데, you guys get together in a convention space and then just celebrate K-pop.
And share
Anyhow,
stuff.
that's
Okay,
what took place this past weekend. So in order to it was like a teaser series. And so that took place in Chicago this past weekend. And what's special about it is that it's like the first time that they had a Kcon event in that area or region of the States. And it has a special place in my heart because I was born in Chicago. So I was really excited to see that, K-pop is like doing its thing over in Chicago, which
Right.
is the Midwest for you non-United States people, which is like more away from the city, away from the coast.
Right.
So
I wonder how would people think about K-pop there.
그러니까.
I think, I have friends that have moved to Korea from the Midwest because they fell in love with K-pop and
Okay.
Korean culture. So
Oh, good,
I
good,
think
good.
it's getting received pretty
What about
well.
the majority though? Isn't it K-pop just for the kids or is it for like all generation?
You mean
I'm
for
curious
this
about that.
event in particular, or
This event particular.
this event in particular is mostly students, college
Oh,
students, and
okay.
adults. But like I grew up with it, and I had my friends going to. It's just that the ticket prices are kind of pricey.
Oh, okay.
I'll get to that after the song
Okay.
break. But before going to the song break, I had a question to all the listeners. Can you guys all guess which year the first Kcon took place? And remember, I hinted
Already.
the Kcon premiere series was a special event for Kcon's 10th year anniversary.
Oh.
So guess which year was the first one?
힌트 안 줘도 된다.
K콘이 언제 시작했는지 아시는 분은 샵1013으로 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다. 그리고 저희 Kpop 요정님께서 말씀하셨듯 올해는 K콘의 10주년이죠.
And we're going to listen
뻔하니까.
to a song from one of the artists that performed this past weekend, which was Stacy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna listen to this song. Okay, this is Stacey with Run to You. All right, today we're talking all about Kcon, and we're asking everybody to guess which year did Kcon start. Even though 되게 뻔하게, very obviously gave you a hint, which is the 10th anniversary. Still, people got it wrong.
그러게요.
아이고,
5205님께서
참네.
일단은
Be nice.
전혀 다른 답변을 주셨는데 K콘이 Kpop 콘서트의 약자인 거죠?
It's a
Is it?
convention.
K conference, maybe.
Convention.
Korean
Convention.
convention? Okay.
Like
Convention
what
center
you
같은
said.
거, convention.
Comic-Con 같이
Comic-Con 같은
Kcon입니다.
거, Kcon.
Yeah.
Okay.
CloudK님께서는 2012년?
Kitty Girl 140 says 2013, I think.
Roses. Michelle?
2012.
2011? Michelle?
2011님 say that Kcon 중계도 하나요?
Okay,
think it's business.
so to
Do they live
answer
stream?
the question first, the first year was 2012. It launched in LA.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that LA is Los Angeles.
LA Galbi. I
That
love
is why
LA
it's,
Galbi.
they're celebrating their decade of Kcon this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are they
forgot.
broadcasting the whole thing or?
Yes, so I was going to mention, so what can we expect from the actual Kcon, which is coming up in the summer? So Kcon, they have this thing called K-Contact, which is what they're trying to assimilate, or they're trying to include everyone that can't make it physically by putting or providing all of these concerts and activities online as much as they can. But then Kcon, because it's a convention, it's not just concerts. There's a whole convention where you go, and it's like an expo with different booths where you can experience different things. And then they also have fan engagements, which is where, why are you like smirking at me like that?
I'm smart. Actually, I'm like Appa Mizo right now.
Ah, okay.
No, because I'm like proud. Because before, I'll be very honest here, I won't even filter myself. People used to think Kcon is like very the otaku-ish kind of like, you know,
Minority culture,
loser, you know, this kind of thing. But thanks to BTS, now is everybody's like, this is mainstream. So I'm very happy, and I'm actually looking forward to what's going to happen
Well,
here.
because now if you're not for diversity, then people think that you're backwards. So it's you get judged if you're not open to like things from minority people.
That's true, that's
This is
true.
also
Michelle,
debatable.
have you been
but
to
anyway.
one?
To Kcon or
Yeah.
whatnot. So as I mentioned, the ticket prices are like upwards of $800.
Oh, so expensive.
And so as I mentioned, the Kcon is made up of three parts. There's the concerts, there's the actual convention, there's also the fan engagement event. So fan engagement, it involves like artists actually interacting with their fans.
Oh, they do
so
that.
they like can have question and answer times. I might be wrong, but I think Sobe was a host for one of the Kcon events.
Oh,
So
소배.
she went and she like talked to different artists and had the fans ask questions, and they also can, what is those like high touch 맞나요?
High five
맞아, 맞아.
네,
같은 거,
그런
right?
것도 있는데 those are, you pay for all of those things
So I
separately.
guess they're worth the cost then.
Yeah, but I think if you want all of it together, it can even go up to $1,500, which is
근데 if you say it this
Yeah.
way, I think it's kind of worth it because you just think about like 10 artists fan meeting in one convention, right? So not bad, maybe.
Yeah. But then let's say like you're coming from a small town in Utah, then you have travel expenses to get to LA too, and then like hotel fees and stuff like that. So it can get pretty pricey, but it is like a once a year event where you get to meet people with similar interests from all over the country, and you get to
cover
just
dance 같은
celebrate
것도
what
많이
you love.
하겠다,
맞아요.
right?
그런 막 you guys
Cover dance,
막 그 random dance
K
같은 것도 많이
makeup, K
하고.
convention.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be actually good. It's actually not only about K-pop, that's really
everything
K-culture.
about it, yeah.
Oh,
It's like
너무 좋다.
makeup artists would go and like do makeup on the fans, like
Whoa.
how K-pop artists get makeup done and stuff. So it's a very interesting event. I'm really excited that we got to talk about it, and we have it coming up in August. So
August, nice. If anybody is where? In Chicago?
So in August, it's going to be in California, and then they're stopping also in Japan in October, which is the first time they're doing that.
Everybody check your city if you're around. And it seems like one of our listeners, Raul, is very familiar with about Kcon because he even knows about who are the hosts of the Japan hosts and all these things. So yeah, share with each other and hopefully you guys can enjoy that. And thanks, Michelle, because me and Sam did not know about this at all, but you're actually
그러니까요.
letting us know to become insiders.
Of course.
좋습니다.
Yeah, with this, we're going to say goodbye to you with a group that is actually one of the show lineup for Kcon. This is their latest song. Oh, B2B. I thought they already was going to say bye-bye or something, right?
B2B was at the premiere series. The Kcon lineup is not out yet for August.
Oh, 기대된다.
좋네요.
All right, so we're going to play this song to say goodbye to you. This B2B with Uri, Be Together. Thank you, Michelle.
Bye.